BLSG back at it again, not with another Sixers live play-by-play. As you see the banner right here, you have the Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns going at it today in this one. And I figured, since my Philadelphia 76ers are out and I don't want to be on the slack of live streaming, why not go ahead and just stream the Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns game? So that's what I'm doing tonight for you guys. You know, we're just kind of here to have some fun. You know, just kind of here to like chop it up. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, we're doing this tonight, yes sir. I figured I wouldn't be on the slack of live streaming, so I figured I'd do this game tonight because of that. Yes sir, man. Guys, be sure to hit the like button on this stream and hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. We're continuing to grind out the content, so please consider hitting the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell as well and hitting that like button too. We'll get to the chat in a second here. Just hang on for a minute. Chat in a second, just hold up. Kind of had to set everything up, guys, so that's my fault. But we're going to get to the chat now, actually. Fetty will be in the first one in here. Appreciate you, my guy. Said, dang, Bulis. Dang your dog, Bulis. She does not do. There's no Philly content, too. Yeah, I can sometimes, you know, when the Sixers are not playing in the playoffs anymore, or when the Philadelphia Eagles are not having any of their games, you know, I kind of just come on here and, you know, I stream anything else besides Philly sports. So I'm streaming this game tonight, you know, because I don't want to go on a slack of live streaming. I do not want to go on a slack of live stream. That's how you build up your watch hours, and that's how you gain more viewers. So that's the reason why I'm doing this tonight. But I appreciate you for being the first one in here, Fetty Will. As usual, you know what to do. Hit that like button, and I already know you subscribe, so I don't even have to tell you to do that. I'm saying appreciate you for coming through as well. Hit that like button on the stream. Say good for you. Give it a good word. Thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Oh, let's get the beat real fast here. All right. Fedor says, sorry, I can't say my brother should be dang. USG is not doing Sixers content. No, I'm doing Sixers content, and I will have some content out over the offseason. But the Sixers, as of right now, have been really quiet. They haven't been really that noisy. So, honestly, at the end of the day, just want to, you know, kind of come on here and do some other NBA content. And you see other Philly content creators, too, doing not just Philly sports, but doing other NBA games as well. And I did this last year. If you look back to last year, I did the same exact tactic and also did non-Philly sports-related games. As the starting lineups come in for both teams, the Dallas Mavericks, Luka Doncic at the 1, Jalen Brunson at the 2, Reggie Bullock at the 3, Dorian Finney-Smith at the 4, and Dwight Powell at the 5. As for the Phoenix Suns, Chris Paul at the 1, Devin Booker at the 2, Mikal Bridges at the 3, Jay Crowder at the 4, and DeAndre Ayton at the 5. And the tip is underway, and the Mavs are going to win the tip. Here goes Jalen Brunson with the ball. Gets it over to Dwight Powell. Powell gets it over to Luka Doncic. Doncic looks, kicks out over to Finney-Smith, back to Doncic. Doncic looking, 5 on the shot clock. Doncic at this point has to release it. Doncic, step back 2. It's good for Luka Doncic. Game 7. This is a winner-go-home game for both teams tonight. It's a good 2 to start off by Luka Doncic. Here's Devin Booker with the ball. Booker gives it over to Chris Paul. Paul pump fakes, puts one up for 2, and it's no good for Chris Paul. Rimmed out. Rims in and out for Chris Paul. Rebounded by the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Luka Doncic, gets it over to Powell, back to Doncic. Doncic, matched up against Mikal Bridges, comes around the screen. Doncic kicks out. Brunson a 3. That is no good for Jalen Brunson. Rebounded by the Phoenix Suns. Here's Jay Crowder with the ball. Crowder kicks out to Booker. Booker matched up against Brunson. Booker's going to drive. Booker step back deuce. No good, and it's a rebounded by the Mavs. Here's Luka Doncic with the ball. Doncic once again coming around a screen for Finney-Smith. Doncic to Powell, back to Doncic. Doncic, step back 3 in the corner. That's good for Luka Doncic. The Mavs getting off to a quick start. Here's Devin Booker around the screen. Booker kicks up to Chris Paul over to Jay Crowder for 3, and that's going to be good for Jay Crowder. That's a nice 3. It's a nice 3 by Jay Crowder right there. Here's Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson is going to drive. Loses the ball, gets it back. Brunson puts it up. He tried to lay one up and in, but it rims out. Rebounded by the Suns. Paul gets it over to Crowder for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Dallas Mavericks, and Luka Doncic has possession of the ball. Here's Luka Doncic. Matched up, I believe, against Mikal Bridges. Doncic step back 3, and that is wet like water for Luka Doncic. Wet like water. Fluid shooting motion for Luka. As Devin Booker getting double teams, gets it over to Ayton. Ayton over to Crowder. Crowder step back 3, and that is no good for Jay Crowder. Suns are off to a very slow start. Here's Doncic. Lets it down for Reggie Bullock. Bullock back over to Powell. Powell looking for options. Finds Luka Doncic. Doncic matched up against Chris Paul. Doncic. Step back 3. Brick. Rebounded, however, by the Mavs. Finney-Smith looked like he wanted to take one, but didn't. Gets over to Powell, over to Doncic. Doncic against Chris Paul. Doncic kicks out to Bullock. Back to Doncic. And that's a turnover. That's a turnover for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Devin Booker with the ball. Matched up against Jalen Brunson. Booker step back 3, and that is no good for Devin Booker. Rebounded by the Mavericks. Phoenix is off to a really slow start to begin this game. Here's Brunson. Driving, looking, puts it over. Finney-Smith for 3, and that's a brick. Rebounded by the Suns again. There's Bridges driving. Bridges puts one up and is blocked. Blocked by the Mavericks. They're coming down the other end. Finney-Smith down to Doncic. Doncic looks like he wants another one. Doncic over to Brunson. Brunson back to Doncic. Doncic backs into Chris Paul. Kicks out to Brunson over to Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith going to drive. Finney-Smith puts one up. And this will be a foul called against the Suns. I do believe. With 8 minutes to go. Jason Kidd against Monty Williams, man. Should be a good matchup. I'm telling you, man, Dallas is on fire. I'll tell you my scenarios on how both of these teams can win this game, but it only comes down to one team, as Finney-Smith will make the first one at the line. And Finney-Smith will make both of the line for the Mavs. Chris Paul will take the ball down the other end. Get over to Booker, back to Chris Paul. Paul kicks out to Crowder. Crowder puts one up for 2, and that's a brick. No foul was called. As Luka Doncic will come down the other end of the floor, uses Maxi Kleber as a screen. Doncic a step back 3. That's going to be short. Rebounded by the Suns. Booker's going to drive, lay one up. He'll miss it, but Ayton with the dunk. But they will call What are they calling here? They're calling this an offensive foul? I can't tell. They're still showing the replay. No, that looks like they called a shooting foul against the Mavericks. And Devin Booker will make both free throws at the line for the Suns. Jason Kidd against Monty Williams, man. This is a good coaching matchup. As you can tell, this is obviously Game 7, so it's going to be a good coaching matchup no matter what. As here's Luka Doncic. Doncic matched up against DeAndre Ayton for literally no reason. Doncic matched up against Chris Paul now. Kicks down to Finney Smith. Finney Smith going to go with 3, and he will miss it. Not by much, though, actually, as it's rebounded by the Suns. Chris Paul will give it to Devin Booker. Booker gets it back to Chris Paul. Ball back to Booker. Booker getting double-teamed. Booker kicks out to Crowder. Crowder over to Chris Paul. Paul around the screen. Paul's going to drive. Chris Paul will lay it up, and he will be rejected by Luka Doncic. Here's Jalen Brunson from the pass from Luka. Brunson will kick out to Luka. And this is going to be another turnover for the Mavs. Jay Crowder picked it up, gets it over to Booker. Booker puts it up for 2. And that will be airballed. And is going to stay Phoenix Suns ball. With 6.5 minutes left. All right, I'll do everything. Looks like they're taking a timeout. So let me just tell you guys the scenarios in terms of who's winning this game, but it comes down to one team. The winner of this game will depend for the Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks will win this game if Luka Doncic does get help in this game from Jalen Brunson and everyone else that is surrounding Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic has been an absolute monster in the playoffs and especially in the second round. So, in my opinion, for the Mavericks to win, they need to have other players help out Luka Doncic because Luka Doncic is going to do his part, but everybody else has to do theirs and help him out to have a chance at advancing to the Western Conference Finals. Now, if Luka Doncic does not get help in this game from Jalen Brunson and company, then the Suns will win. The Suns will win if Luka Doncic does not get help from Jalen Brunson and everybody else that's surrounding Luka Doncic. That's what I mean by each team's scenario of winning this game, but only against one team. Is it will be all against the Mavericks, but they each have a scenario where both teams can win it. Shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way. If you guys have not done so, please go ahead and hit the like button on the stream and hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Please be sure to share out the stream. Like always, let's make this stream go viral. I know I did some non-Philly games last year in terms of streaming. And, I kind of want to keep doing that this year. And I'm probably going to likely do it more towards the playoffs and not in the regular season. So I'm kind of just doing this because my Sixers are out. And what else am I supposed to stream right now with no Eagles news? The Eagles being absolutely quiet since the draft. And then the Sixers being knocked out of the playoffs by the Miami Heat, which we are absolutely not talking about right now. Appreciate everybody for being in the chat so far. Appreciate y'all, man. Guys, we got 3 likes on the stream. Keep sharing out the content. Let's bring the viewers in here. Let's go. Appreciate y'all for coming through, though. You guys are the loyal supporters to the channel, like you always are. Not everybody's been updating now. The Mavericks are winning, and Luka Doncic is barely getting help, though. He has 8 of the team's 10 points, the other 2 coming from Dorian Finney-Smith. Everybody should be surprised that Jalen Brunson doesn't have a single point yet through about 5.5 minutes. As Chris Paul gets over to Devin Booker, Booker matched up against Reggie Bullock. Booker looking. Booker puts it up for 2. No good. And it's rebounded by the Mavericks, barely. They were able to scoop it up, though. Phoenix is 1 for 11 from the field. Dallas is 3 for 9. Here's Luka Doncic coming around a screen from Kleba. Luka tosses it down for Kleba for 3, and that's good for Maxi Kleba. See, that's what I mean. If Luka Doncic gets help in this game, the Mavs are going to win. Here's DeAndre Ayton with the ball. Ayton gets it over to Booker, over to Crowder. And that will be another turnover for the Phoenix Suns, as it is a good steal. Brunson over to Finney-Smith, over to Doncic. Doncic will lay it up and lay it in. Very slow start for the Phoenix Suns here in Game 7. Luka Doncic coming out swinging with 10 points and 4 for 6 from the field. Paul puts it over for Mikal Bridges. Bridges kicks out to Paul, over to Crowder. Crowder comes inside, puts it up for 2, and it's good for Jay Crowder. Man, did they ever need that? Oh, my gosh, did they ever. They were literally shooting 1 for 11 from the field before. They needed a bucket like that. Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson tosses it down to Kleba, over to Bullock. Bullock getting 8 in the bite. Bullock puts it over for Brunson, and that's going to be a turnover for the Mavs again. And that's going to be intercepted from Jay Crowder to Luka Doncic, who will kick out Brunson for 3 in the corner, and that will be no good, but Brunson will scoop up his own rebound. Brunson will put it up. He'll miss it again. Man, that was a huge opportunity for Dallas right there. Here's Booker over to Bridges for 3, and that is airballed by Mikal Bridges. As Doncic is going to take the ball down the floor with 4.5 minutes to go. Actually, a little less than that. Here's Doncic trying to find options. Kicks out to Bullock for 3. No good for Reggie Bullock, and the Suns will get the rebound. See, the Suns are having opportunities, but they just will not score them. As Booker will come inside, finger roll it up, and he'll miss the layup. Devin Booker missing the layup. The finger roll was missed by Devin Booker. What are the chances you see Devin Booker miss a layup in a playoff game? Seriously. And they'll inbound now. Here comes DeAndre Ayton. Ayton spinning, fading, and it is up, and it's no good. Doncic will scoop up the rebound. Doncic wanting a step back for a little bit. Doncic putting moves all over Cameron Johnson. He kicks out the Bullock for 3, and that's no good. Rebounded by the Phoenix Suns. Here's Mikal Bridges. Puts it up for Devin Booker. Booker kicks out to Cameron Johnson. They shoot a 3 with, I believe that's Landry Shamet, and that is good for the Phoenix Suns. That's a good 3 from Landry Shamet right there. Here's comes Spencer Dinwiddie, who is checking into the game. Dinwiddie, step back 3, and it's good for Spencer Dinwiddie. Knocking one down in Phoenix. Here's Cameron Johnson taking a 3 now, and that is going to be no good. Mavs will get the rebound with Dorian Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith will give it over to Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie trying to set everybody up and direct traffic. Dinwiddie still looking for options. Dinwiddie still looking. Dinwiddie going to come inside now. Dinwiddie will kick out to Bullock, over to Doncic. Doncic will toss down to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie a 3 now, and it's good for Spencer Dinwiddie. 2 early 3s here for Spencer Dinwiddie in the first quarter. Spencer Dinwiddie is just so good off the bench. I'm not even kidding. Here's Ayton, who will get over to Cameron Johnson, or rather Mikal Bridges a 2, and it's good. Good 2 for Mikal Bridges right there. Here's Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball, matched up against Cameron Johnson. Here's Dinwiddie, still looking. Dinwiddie Still looking. Dinwiddie still looking for options. We'll toss down to Bullock. Bullock a baseline and we'll put it up. But they will call an offensive foul against the Mavs. Spencer Dinwiddie with 6 points here in the first. I'm telling you, if Luka gets help in this game, Luka Doncic, the Mavs will win. The Mavs will win if Luka Doncic gets help in this game. It's not looking like it for the Suns right now. Devin Booker with just 2 points. How bad is that Jay Crowder has more points than Devin Booker right now in this game? Jay Crowder has more points than Devin Booker in this game. That's how bad it is for the Suns right now. But I'm telling you, if Luka Doncic does get help in this game, the Mavs will win. Mark my words. And he's getting help right now. That's why the Mavs are winning in this game 21-12 so far. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all. I can't believe Jalen Brunson doesn't have a single bucket in 10 minutes of basketball. In 10 minutes of basketball, Jalen Brunson doesn't have a bucket, and the Mavs are still winning 21-12. If Jalen Brunson would have knocked down his shots, they could have close to 30 right now, like 24-27 or 26 even. They'd have 26. They'd have a minimum of 24 points right now and a maximum of like 27, maybe 30 points right now if Jalen Brunson would have knocked down his shots. But the Mavs are still winning because Luka Doncic is getting help. And off the bench, Spencer Dinwiddie with 6 early points here in the first. And Kleeball with 3 as well. So 9 bench points already coming from the Dallas Mavericks bench. Appreciate everybody in the chat so far. If you guys haven't done so, please go ahead and hit the like button on the stream and hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Figured I'd kind of do something different tonight. And let's share out this content. We need more than just one viewer in here. Share out the content. Let's build up this community, man. Bring more people in here. Let's go. We need more than just one viewer in the chat. But you know the Mavs, they're just doing what they need to do. Everybody's helping out Luka, which is the reason why, again, that the Mavs are winning this game. And it's the reason why the Mavs will win this game is if everybody else around Luka Doncic will help. And they're getting a spark right now, like I said before, with Spencer Dinwiddie with 6 points off the bench. As he had 2 quick threes in the first quarter with a quick 6 points. And then 3 from Maxi Kleeball, and then 2 from Dorian Finney-Smith in the starting lineup. And I don't know how the Suns are playing this bad right now, but they got to make an adjustment real quick. They were the runner-ups from last year, so they should know what it's like to be in these conditions. As here comes Mikal Bridges with the ball. Bridges will get it over to Bismack Biyombo, who checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Gives it over to Booker. Booker will kick out over to Bridges. Bridges with some big steps, and he will still miss the layup. Rebounded by the Dallas Mavericks again. Doncic taking the ball, matched up against Cameron Johnson. Doncic looking for options. Doncic still looking, gets over to Dwight Powell. Powell puts it up and puts it in. Dwight Powell with another nice layup. The Suns should be learning from this right now. They shouldn't be slacking. Here's Landry Shamet, puts it up. He's going to miss it, and the Mavs will get the rebound. As Luka Doncic will bring it down the other end. Doncic matched up against Cameron Johnson. Doncic will back in. Doncic still looking. Fading shot for Luka is good for Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic is just an animal out here on the court. If Booker gets over to Cameron Johnson, Johnson over to, I believe that's Landry Shamet. Shame it back to Johnson. A 3. That's good for Cameron Johnson. They're going to need more than 15 points in the first quarter to compete with the Mavs. But it might not look like they get any more, depending on how many more shots they're going to make. Man, they got Davis Bertans is also in the game now. Here's Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie matched up against Bismack Biyombo. Dinwiddie driving. Dinwiddie lays it up, lays it in. Spencer Dinwiddie with another nice deuce into the basket. Here's Devin Booker with the ball, getting double teamed. Gets it over to Cameron Johnson. Johnson, get it over to Shamit. Shamit matched up against Bertans, gets it over to Biyombo. Biyombo back out to Booker. Booker getting sent to purgatory, gets it over finally to somebody. They put it up for 2, and it's no good. Johnson with the rebound gets it to go for 2. Cameron Johnson making this a 10-point game. Dinwiddie from long range, and it's no good for Spencer Dinwiddie. I thought Dinwiddie was going to make another one. And Luka's over here. We got Luka over here smiling. Suns off to a slow start in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Slow start from the Suns, ladies and gents. This is not the quick start that the Suns were hoping for, with just 17 points after the first. They were hoping for a few more points. And again, I will say it once more. When Luka Doncic is getting help in any game, the Mavs will win. They're showing it right now. And they're doing this with Brunson having 0 points in the first. And Brunson is their second option. Brunson's their second option, and they're still out here winning. Because everybody else is helping out Luka Doncic. It's just that simple. It's just that simple, ladies and gents. It's seriously not difficult. Dinwiddie with 8 off the bench, which is crazy. We'll look over the stats right now, ladies and gentlemen. So kicking off after the end of the first quarter is Luka Doncic leading the way with 12 points. Spencer Dinwiddie off the bench with 8 points. And then you got Maxi Kleber with 3, Finney Smith with 2, and Dwight Powell with 2. Not too many scorers, but they're still finding a way to have a lead here. As for the Phoenix Suns, that definitely need to make an adjustment. Jay Crowder with 5 points, as well as Cameron Johnson. 3 points for Landry Shamet, and 2 points each for Mikal Bridges and Devin Booker. Now for the team stats now. The Mavericks are shooting the ball 48% from the field to the Phoenix Suns 26%. The Mavericks are shooting the ball 36% from 3 to the Phoenix Suns 38%. Both teams are shooting a perfect 2 for 2 from the free throw line. The Mavericks are out rebounding the Suns 16-9, and same offensively 2-1. The Phoenix Suns are out assisting the Mavericks 5-4. The Mavericks have more blocks than the Suns, 1-0. The Suns have more steals than the Mavericks, 3-2. The Suns are currently winning the turnover battle right now, 4-2. The Mavericks have more points in the paint, 8-2, and then just 2 personal fouls called in that first quarter, 1 by each team. So that's how the stats will wrap up here after the end of the first quarter. Guys, give me thoughts in the chat. What do y'all think about this first quarter so far? What do you think about this game so far, man? I'm telling y'all, if Luka Doncic is getting help in the game, I'm saying it again, just to let the people know. If Luka Doncic is getting help in this game, the Mavs are going to win. If he doesn't get help in the game, the Suns will win, if they can also start scoring. But it looks like it's in the favor of the Mavs right now. There's literally no favor in the Suns right now in this game. There is no favor in the Suns right now. as they will inbound it now. Chris Paul will take the ball. Chris Paul gets it over to Shamet, over to Cameron Johnson, I believe, with the deuce for Phoenix to kick the second quarter off. There's Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie matched up against I believe that's JaVale McGee. Yeah, it's JaVale McGee. Dinwiddie kicks out. Bertans a three, and that is a brick. Rebounded by the Suns here. Here's Landry Shamet with the ball. Shamet comes around the screen for McGee. Gets over to Chris Paul. Over to McGee. McGee spinning all over Bertans. Lays it up and misses it. And Brunson will scoop up the rebound. Brunson driving. No fake drives. Matched up against Cameron Johnson. Brunson looking for options. Brunson still looking. Kicks out. Bertans taking a three. That's no good for Davis Bertans, as it will be rebounded by the Suns, and Landry Shamet will have the ball. Shamet will lose it, and it will go to the Mavs. That's great defense by the Mavs right there. That is great defense. Oh, that nice poke by Spencer Dinwiddie. Yeah, everybody grabbing onto each other as well. I guess they call it an offensive foul against the Suns. Here we go. Here's Jalen Brunson bringing it down the other end of the floor. Brunson gets it over to Maxi Kleber. Kleber over to Ntilikina. Ntilikina for two, and that's no good. Rebounded by the Suns. Here's Chris Paul. Paul takes a deuce, and that's no good. Rebounded by the Mavericks, but looks like it's going to be a foul coming against the Mavericks here. It looks like it's a foul against Jalen Brunson. Right. Ntilikina. Trying to pronounce that guy's name. Number 21 on the Mavericks. As Chris Paul will make the first free throw at the line. Chris Paul trying to win a chip this year, and it's coming down to Game 7 if he wants to keep it alive before he possibly retires. He wants to win a chip before he retires. We all know that. Chris Paul will miss the second one at the line. That is rough for Chris Paul. But Spencer Dinwiddie will be the one to pick it up and have possession. Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. Matched up against Cameron Johnson. Dinwiddie. Still looking Dinwiddie. Fake step back. Spins. Tried to lay it up, and he's going to miss it. They're going to call a foul against Cameron Johnson. A little under 10 minutes to go. Spencer Dinwiddie will head to the line. Dinwiddie will make the first one. The Suns are trying to fight back, but can they fight back hard enough to try to take Game 7 from the Mavs? This Mavs team is no team to sleep on. They're like the sleeper team of the NBA and in the Western Conference easily. As Dinwiddie will make both free throws at the line. Here's Chris Paul coming around the screen. Paul looking, kicks out to Shamet. Shamet back to Chris Paul. Chris Paul kicks out. Johnson a three. That's airballed. Torrey Craig puts one up and in. That's a good one right there by Torrey Craig. I remember him from last year. That's a good kick out by Chris Paul. That was a good kick out. Over to Chris Paul, over to Cameron Johnson, and then Torrey Craig gets the rebound up and in. Here's Brunson backing into Chris Paul, spins, puts it up, and puts it in. There's Jalen Brunson's first points of the game. Here's Torrey Craig and gets blocked by Kleber. Maxi Kleber with the block here for the Mavs. Here's Dinwiddie taking a three, and that is good for Spencer Dinwiddie. And the Mavericks are stabbing the Suns right now. They're stabbing the runner-ups of the NBA Finals right now with Spencer Dinwiddie absolutely killing their team. Of all people, a bench piece by the name of Spencer Dinwiddie is killing the Suns right now. He's putting them to bed. He says, our team's not going anywhere. We're staying right where we want to be. In the playoffs. Gosh, dude. Give Dinwiddie 13 off the bench. Seriously, I wish we'd still had a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie on this team. For the Sixers. I so wish the Sixers had a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie. This man can bring a spark to your bench. Seriously. Not even kidding. This dude can bring a spark to your bench. I'm not even joking. Spencer Dinwiddie's got more points than Luka Doncic right now. Which is crazy how this game is. But, people are helping out Luka Doncic, which is the reason and the only way that the Dallas Mavericks are going to win Game 7. It's the only way. If you help out Luka. And Spencer Dinwiddie's doing just that. Guys, if you have not done so, please go ahead and hit the like button on the stream and hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Trying to grow out this channel. So please be sure to share out the stream whatever you have on social media and wherever you have to share out the stream. So share it out wherever you have a social media platform. Cheer for the Suns. Hey, I know you support the Suns, but Suns ain't looking too good right now. They're not looking too great. As if the Suns can adjust here, I don't see a way that the Suns can win this one. But they're going to make an adjustment because Monty Williams is a really good coach for the Suns. But it's about execution from the Phoenix Suns when it all comes down to it. We only got 3 likes on this thing, guys. Let's raise the like button up. Let's shout the stream. Come on. Let's go. Gotta get things going here, man. Let's go. Yeah, the Mavs are just blowing out the Suns right now. The Mavs are just blowing them out right now. Not even kidding. Guys, hold on. Just give me 1 second. All right, guys, we're back, and the game is back on, too. And it looks like JaVale McGee is going to be fouled here by Maxi Kleber. And the Suns will inbound it, and it'll be Chris Paul's the inbounder. He'll inbound it to JaVale McGee. McGee over to Booker, over to Torrey Craig. Craig looking. Tried to kick it out, and Reggie Bullock with the steal, though. Bullock kicks out. Man goes for 3. That's bringing it to Noinkia, and that's a brick. I can never pronounce that dude's last name. There's Booker trying to drive. Booker will kick out. Torrey Craig, a 3. That'll be a brick for Torrey Craig and a rebound by the Mavs. Here comes Jalen Brunson backing into Chris Paul. Brunson spinning, puts one up, misses it. Brunson gets his own rebound. Brunson tries to put it up again, and there will be no foul called as they're bringing it down the other end. Cameron Johnson trying to pull one up, and he'll miss it. And the Mavs will pick it up. Until Inkia brings down the other end, over to Brunson, over to Kleber, over to Bullock in the corner for three. That's no good. Rebounded by the Suns. Suns are getting rebounds, they're just not making their shots. And that will be, I think, a blocking foul against Jalen Brunson. Oh, Brunson got hit in the face. Got hit hard in the face. Looks like he's okay, though. Also got hit with the basketball. Chris Paul will inbound to DeAndre Ayton. Ayton gets it over to Booker. Booker tried to get it over to Crowder. Didn't get it, but Booker gets it back. Booker pump fakes, puts it up for two, and he'll miss it, and it's rebounded by Jalen Brunson for the Mavs. Brunson with the ball, matched up against Jay Crowder. Brunson spinning. Brunson kicks it out. Oh, over to Bertans, over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie spinning, fading, shoots it, and it's a brick for the Dallas Mavericks, and it's going to be rebounded by the Suns. Here's Chris Paul with the ball. Paul matched up against Dinwiddie. Paul matched up against Kleber, gets it over to Ayton, and Ayton's trying to put it in, and he still can't put it in. What is going on with the Suns in terms of their layups right now? There's Dinwiddie down the other end. Dinwiddie just dribbling with the ball for a little bit with 6:50 left to go here in the first half. Dinwiddie looking. Dinwiddie still looking. Dinwiddie taking a step back three, and it's good for Spencer Dinwiddie. What has gotten into you, Spencer? Spencer Dinwiddie's a grown man out here helping out his boy Luka. Here's Booker, gets it down to Chris Paul. Paul, matched up. And that is going to be, I think, a foul called against the Mavs. Spencer Dinwiddie is just electric for this team. I wish we had a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie for our bench. Seriously. This man could drop a bunch of points for our bench. I don't know how much money he would cost, but, I mean, we can see here's Booker kicking it out. And Brunson will barely pick up the ball before it goes out of bounds. And they'll get it back here. Brunson gets it over to Doncic. Doncic matched up against DeAndre Ayton. Doncic looking. Doncic spinning, fading for two, and it's good for Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic putting the Mavs up 39-22. There's Chris Paul dropping it off to Ayton. And Ayton, I think, will miss it. I think it's a foul on Luka. And Ayton will be sent to the line for two. And the first one will be, looks like no good for DeAndre Ayton. All pressure's on against the Suns right now. I think the Suns were the favorites to win this game. I would think the Mavericks were the underdogs. And Ayton will make the second one at the line. Spencer Dinwiddie has been an absolute threat for this Mavs team. Here's Dinwiddie, by the way. Dinwiddie gets over to Luka Doncic. Doncic matched up against Chris Paul. Doncic looking. Doncic spinning, driving, kicks out. Finney-Smith kicks it out again. It's going to be a shot clock violation here. Someone should have took the shot. It should have been Dorian Finney-Smith. If not him, it should have been Luka Doncic. And Jason Kidd's like, it's all right. It's all right. Monty Williams is like, let's go. Let's get things going here. That's what Monty Williams is like. And then Jason Kidd's like, it's okay. And that's going to be an offensive foul called now, I think, against DeAndre Ayton. As they tried to start driving it with Chris Paul, but it looks like they called DeAndre Ayton for an illegal screen. That's a good call, actually, by the refs. Spencer Dinwiddie rolling to his right, using Doncic as a screen. Dinwiddie puts it up and puts it in. Spencer Dinwiddie is an animal here in the first half. Spencer Dinwiddie's got 18 points in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Booker will get it over to DeAndre Ayton. They tried to kick it out. And looks like they're going to keep it with the Suns here with 13 on the shot clock. Spencer Dinwiddie is literally just an animal. This dude's an animal. I got Spencer Dinwiddie on the Sixers, but honestly, be nice. Here's DeAndre Ayton, gets it over to Booker. Booker matched up against Reggie Bullock. Booker kicks out to Paul for three. No good for Chris Paul. Rebounded by the Mavs. Luka Doncic will bring it up the court. Doncic coming around a screen from Dwight Powell. And Luka Doncic is like, let's throw it up in the air. It's an offensive foul for nothing. Looks like an illegal screen was called against Dwight Powell. And loose ball. Ayton will kick out to Booker. Booker still looking. Booker and Chris Paul have been struggling. Gets it over to Ayton, and Ayton's going to slam it for two. DeAndre Ayton. And that's a bucket the Suns really needed because the Suns are getting absolutely torched here in the first half. Here's Luka Doncic. Doncic puts it up. Misses the layup, but they're going to call a foul against the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns are getting absolutely torched right now in the first half. They're getting torched. They only have 6 points, the Phoenix Suns, to the Mavs 14 here in the second. Actually, they have 8. The Suns have 8 second quarter points. Luka's got 14 points here. Chance to make it 16. And Luka Doncic will make the first one at the line. .408 left to go here in the first half as Doncic will make both free throws at the line to put the Mavs up 43-25. The Suns are getting torched here in the first half. You know Monty Williams is going to want to make an adjustment. Here's Chris Paul looking. Chris Paul gets it over to Ayton. What are they calling here? Looks like they're calling this against DeAndre Ayton, I think. Yeah, they call an offensive foul against DeAndre Ayton, and they're going to take him out because he has 3 fouls and just 3 points. So Bismack Biyombo is going to be the replacement, not JaVale McGee. They have 3 good centers, actually. Ayton, Biyombo, and McGee, actually. And that's going to be a foul called against Bismack Biyombo. And he just checked into the game. Biyombo just checked into the game. And you already got a foul. I think that's the second time Biyombo has been checked in. I mean, Spencer Dinwiddie is literally like their key piece. What does Dwight Powell want by the table? What do they want? 3:48 left here in the first half of this Game 7. Phoenix trying to make an adjustment here. To people that think that the Suns might easily win this game against the Mavs, for anyone that picked the Suns, they may have jinxed them. I'm not even kidding. Wow, Spencer Dinwiddie has more points than all the Suns starters. I believe that was Doncic to pull one up, and he made it and the foul. Spencer, hear this stat line, okay? Spencer Dinwiddie off the bench has more points than the entire Suns starting lineup. That is how bad it is for the Suns right now. Spencer Dinwiddie has more points than their whole starting lineup, the Suns. And Doncic will make the free throw. The Dallas Mavericks are absolutely annihilating right now. They're cruising. They're not stopping, though. Doncic with 19 points here in the first half. Crowder will toss it over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges rolling to his right. Bridges still looking. Drops it down to Biyombo. Biyombo looking. Matched up against Dinwiddie. Bridges fades for two, and it's no good. Rebounded by. Someone's got to pick it up. It's a loose ball. Reggie Bullock will scoop it up. And we'll toss it out to Luka Doncic. Doncic tried to get it down to Finney Smith. And it is going to be still loose. And I can't tell. I think they're going to call it Suns ball. If not that, a jump ball between probably Luka as one of the two players to do it. What are they calling here? I can't tell what they are calling right now. I have no idea what the call is. Everybody's wrestling over the ball. One of them being Dorian Finney-Smith. About 3 minutes left here. Suns with just 8 second quarter points. They had 17 in the first quarter. They only have 8 here in the second. They're playing a sloppy game. Looks like they're calling a jump ball between Dorian Finney-Smith and Jay Crowder. And Finney-Smith's going to win the tip for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Luka Doncic, who will kick it out over to Kleber. Kleber kicks out again. Finney-Smith over to Bullock, over to Luka. Doncic trying to drive, and he will be fouled by Chris Paul. I'm telling you, Devin Booker, this might be the worst that I have seen Devin Booker and Chris Paul play. Devin Booker's only got 2 points in the first half, and Chris Paul just has 1 point in the first half. That might be the worst I've seen these two play, by any means, guaranteed. Their leading scorer is a tie between Jay Crowder and Cameron Johnson off the bench. Each of them have 5 points. Those are your leading scorers right there. That is crazy. I have never seen Devin Booker and Chris Paul play this bad. I'm not going to lie. I have never seen Devin Booker and Chris Paul play this bad in my life. But Chris Paul, he's up there in age. He can't kind of take the shots anymore. He's not prime Chris Paul. He's the older Chris Paul. So he might not be able to make the same shots. But for Devin Booker, man, that's no excuse. You have no excuse to just have 2 points in the first half. Monty Williams is talking to you and Chris Paul in that locker room by any means. He's going to. Monty Williams is talking to you and Chris Paul in that locker room. The most, pretty much. The fact that Luka Doncic has 19 points in the first half and that Spencer Dinwiddie has 18 points here in the first half is just remarkable. You have Spencer Dinwiddie absolutely annihilating. And he's got more points than the whole Suns starting lineup. That is crazy. How many points does the Suns starting lineup? Imagine if he has more points than their whole team. Imagine if either Luka Doncic or Spencer Dinwiddie have more points than the Suns' whole team. Imagine. If it happens, I'm going to lose my mind. Spencer Dinwiddie is just something. Off the bench, he's got 18. And Luka's got 19. But he's getting helped by Spencer Dinwiddie. Their normal second option in Jalen Brunson, the Dallas Mavericks. Jalen Brunson, as the Mavericks' normal second option, he's only got 2 points right now, and the Mavs are still winning this game. It's basically because of Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie with 18 off the bench is incredible. Guys, if you have not done so, please go ahead and hit the like button on the stream and hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Let's continue to grow out this content, man. I'm telling you, Monty Williams is going to really motivate these guys big time. I'm telling y'all, Monty Williams is going to motivate these guys big time in the locker room. But Jason Kidd is always out of his seat, helping these guys out. He's always out of his seat all the time. As the first one will be made at the line by Luka Doncic. And Luka will make the second at the line. All right, here's Chris Paul bringing the ball down the other end. Under 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Chris Paul comes inside, gives it over to Bridges for 2, and it's no good for Mikal Bridges. Rebounded by the Suns. Jay Crowder gets it over to Cameron Johnson. Johnson coming inside. Johnson gets it over to Bridges, and he'll put it up in him for 2. Mikal Bridges with a 2-pointer to make it 48-27. Mavericks still with the lead, though. Here's Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball, matched up against Devin Booker. Dinwiddie still looking. Dinwiddie goes, tries to pull one up, puts it in, and the foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. Give him 20 points here in the first half. Spencer Dinwiddie is an absolute menace. He's a menace on this team. He is destroying the Suns right now. Off the bench. This is like a Tyler Hero or a Jordan Clarkson from last year. Spencer Dinwiddie made the free throw. This is like a Jordan Clarkson from last year or a Tyler Hero from this year. Is how Spencer Dinwiddie's playing this game. Here's Bridges trying to chuck it out, but Dinwiddie will deflect it out of bounds. It will stay Suns ball. The Suns are just getting smacked in the mouth. Here's Devin Booker. Kicks out to Crowder. A 3. And that's good for Jay Crowder. The Mavericks will get the rebound. Here's Luka Doncic spinning. Step back for Luka. Bang! Luka Doncic. Okay, Luka. All right, Luka. Here's Cameron Johnson driving. Johnson still looking. Johnson kicks out to Booker. Booker looking. Around the screen. Booker takes a 3. He'll miss it again. Devin Booker has been so off in the first half. He's been way off. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Luka Doncic with the ball. Doncic matched up against Cameron Johnson. Doncic. No offensive foul. Doncic takes a 3 and he's got it. Luka Doncic. And he has the same amount of points. Luka Doncic has the same amount of points as the whole Suns team right now. That is how bad it is for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Chris Paul with the ball. Paul matched up against Doncic, takes a 3, and that's no good. Rebounded by the Mavs again. The Suns are having an absolute stinker. Here's Luka Doncic with the ball. Doncic still looking. Doncic still dribbling with it. Doncic taking another one. Oh, I thought he was going to make it. But they get the rebound now with Kleber, who gets it out to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's been electric here in the first half. Can he get another one? I think he's going to take one more. Dinwiddie driving. Step back for 3. Oh, I thought he was going to make it. And the first half comes to a close. Beautiful first half from the Mavericks, man. I'm trying not to be biased, but I'm not even kidding. Luka Doncic has the same amount of points as the entire Phoenix Suns team right now. That is how bad the Suns are losing. I thought these were the runner-ups from last year. And y'all want to laugh about us for the Sixers for giving up Mikal Bridges. Y'all want to laugh now? I'm trying not to get too cocky here, and I'm trying not to be too biased towards the Mavs, but like, come on. I've never seen the Suns play this bad in any half or any time by any means. I've never seen them play this bad. And the fact that Devin Booker has just 2 points and Chris Paul has 1. But Chris Paul has an excuse because he's getting up there in age. But Devin Booker, you got no excuse to just sit with 2 points in the first half. You have no excuse whatsoever. Like, Suns fans, do y'all want to laugh now for the Sixers giving up Mikal Bridges? Do y'all want to laugh now? Huh? Y'all want to laugh? Y'all want to laugh now? And for us giving up Monty Williams too? Huh? Y'all wanna laugh now? I don't think this is a laughing matter for if you're a Suns fan right now. I think this is a crying matter. I'm trying not to be too biased, but I'm just stating the facts. I'm just stating the facts right now. I'm not even joking. And we'll look over the first half stats here between these two teams. Although you kind of just want to hear the Mavs stats because the Suns stats are just god-awful. Terrible first half from the Suns, by the way. Just 17 points in the first quarter, and then in the second quarter, they just had 10 points. Anyway, Luka Doncic leading the way here for the Dallas Mavericks with 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. Luka absolutely went off in the first half. And by the way, he does have the same amount of points as the entire Phoenix Suns team right now. Spencer Dinwiddie behind him with 21 points, 2 rebounds, and no assists. Maxi Kleber with 3 points, 4 rebounds, and no assists. Dwight Powell with 2 points and 3 rebounds. Jordan Finney-Smith with 2 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. And Jalen Brunson with 2 points and 5 rebounds. And the funny thing is, Jalen Brunson, who would normally be the Mavericks' second option, just has 2 points. Their second option is looking like Spencer Dinwiddie right now, the Dallas Mavericks. That's who's looking like their second option right now, Spencer Dinwiddie. And for the Phoenix Suns, leading the way is Cameron Johnson with 5 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists, followed up by Jay Crowder with 5 points and 3 rebounds. DeAndre Ayton with 3 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. Following that up is Landry Shamet with 3 points, a rebound, and 2 assists. Devin Booker with 2 points, a rebound, and an assist. 2 points for Torrey Craig as well as 3 rebounds. JaVale McGee with 2 points and a rebound. And then Chris Paul with 1 point, a rebound, and 2 assists. This was not a good first half for the Phoenix Suns. Now over to the team stats now. The Dallas Mavericks are shooting the ball 48% from the field to the Suns 24%. The Mavs are shooting the ball 39% from 3 to the Suns 21%. Mavs are shooting a perfect 10 for 10 from the free throw line to the Suns 67%. 4 for 6, by the way. The Mavericks are out-rebounding the Suns 30-20. They're each tied offensively with 4 offensive rebounds each. The Suns have more assists than the Mavs, 8-4. The Mavs have more blocks than the Suns, 3-0. The Mavs have more steals than the Suns, 4-3. The Mavs are winning the turnover battle, 7-5. The Mavs have more points in the paint than the Suns, 18-10. And then 17 personal fouls called, 7 on the Mavs and 10 on the Phoenix Suns. Guys, we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break here. Go get a snack, go get a drink, do whatever. Go to the bathroom, do whatever you guys have got to do before preparing for the second half where the Mavs are absolutely annihilating this Suns team right now. And I thought that this Suns team right now, I thought they were the runner-ups in the NBA Finals last year. They're not looking like it this year. And again, Suns fans, do you all want to laugh now for the Sixers giving up Mikal Bridges? Y'all want to laugh now? I hear no laughter. I hear a lot of, oh, come on, a lot of crying. That's all I hear. But yeah, man, as usual, we're going to take the halftime break, and we'll be back for the second half. We'll see if the Suns can step up or if the Mavericks will maintain the lead. Anyway, see you all for the second half. Yo, guys, we are back here, ready for the second half of game number 7 between the Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns. And let's hope we see much better results from the Phoenix Suns than what we saw in the first half, where they only put up a combined 27 points, which is the same amount of points that Luka Doncic has right now. Which is absolutely crazy, but that's just how dominant Luka Doncic is. That's how dominant he is. And that's how bad the Suns played that first half. Guys, just jam it out right now until the second half begins, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Y'all are some low scores on the channel. You already know, man. You already know. You know I had to do a playoff game. Y'all know that. But I didn't expect this playoff game to go just like this. I didn't expect it to go like this. I'm not even kidding. I didn't expect the Suns to have 27 points at halftime. And I didn't expect Luka Doncic to have the same amount of points that the Suns have right now at halftime. You know Monty Williams is gonna yell at his guys for you don't even want to know how long. Not even kidding. After that first half, it's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be pretty whatsoever. Monty Williams is probably yelling at the guys in the locker room right now. Telling them to shut the bleep up. But you know, man, it is what it is. Who will come out of the second round? And who will play the Miami Heat? Wait, no. Not the Miami Heat. I'm thinking the Eastern Conference. Who will play the Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference Finals? I was thinking that Dallas was in the East, but I should know that because of the Suns. I should know. You know, that beats fire, but had to cut it. But yeah, terrible first half by the Phoenix Suns, man. Luka Doncic has the same amount of points as the Phoenix Suns right now, which is absolutely crazy. Luka Doncic is tying the Phoenix Suns right now. You know Chris Paul and Devin Booker each need to have a much better second half. After Devin Booker just has 2 points and Chris Paul has 1. And that was 1 free throw. Jason Kidd keep on telling them, his boys to keep playing their game. And keep doing what they're doing. Because it's working here. As the second half is going to begin right now. Suns will have the ball to start. And here we go to begin the second half. Here's Jay Crowder with the ball. Crowder matched up against Luka Doncic. He gets over to DeAndre Ayton. Ayton puts it down for Cameron Johnson. Johnson spinning. Johnson still looking against Brunson. Kicks out. Crowder a three. No good. Rebounded by the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Dwight Powell. Powell looking. Gets it over to Reggie Bullock. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson looking. Still looking. Brunson fades for two, and it's good for Jalen Brunson. Here's Devin Booker, and he's going to lose the ball, but it's going to be a foul here against Reggie Bullock. Man, the Mavs are just working right from there. Getting back to where they left off. And that will be a foul here against the Mavs again. Wait. Yeah, they're calling him a foul against the Mavs. DeAndre Ayton to the free throw line for two. And Ayton will miss the first one at the line. This is not a good start for the Phoenix Suns here in the second half. This is not a good start. And he missed both at the line, DeAndre Ayton. And the Mavs will scoop up the rebound. Powell got it over to Brunson. Back to Powell. Powell gets it over to Doncic. Doncic matched up against DeAndre Ayton. Doncic still looking. Doncic wanting a step back. Doncic still looking. Kicks out to Finney-Smith over to Brunson. Brunson a three. And that's good for Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson with a nice three here to begin the second half for him. I think he had actually had two. So he's got 5 more points here in the second half. As Booker and it's stolen here by Luka Doncic for the Mavs. What's happening, Suns? What is happening? Doncic lost the ball, but it is going to be called Suns ball. They're gonna take a look at this one. Was it really kicked off the Suns player, or did it touch Luka? Like it even matters because the Mavs are up by so much right now, and it's not even funny. I'm not even kidding, dude. The Suns are getting punched in the mouth. The Suns is just getting punched right in the mouth right now. I'm not even joking. I don't know what's going on with the Phoenix Suns, but they're literally just getting annihilated. Yeah, this is crazy how the Phoenix Suns, as the runner-up to the NBA Finals last year, are getting exposed here in Game 7. They're getting exposed here in Game 7, which is absolutely ridiculous. Not even joking. You have more than 3 likes on this thing? Probably not. We probably don't have more than 3 likes on this thing yet. Still got 3 likes on this thing. You gotta be serious. Guys, where are the likes at? Where's the people at, man? Where's the people at? This is not a normal night. First it was that not a lot of people are here. And then it's the Suns only having 27 points at halftime. Like, this is a crazy stream. What could people be doing at 9:21 p.m.? What could people be doing at 9:21 p.m.? Not even joking. Not even kidding. Again, man, guys, if you have not done so, please go ahead and hit the like button on the stream and hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. I'm telling you, man, YouTube underrates me. I'm not even kidding. YouTube absolutely underrates people like me. I'm not even joking. And Maxi Kleber as well has the same amount of points combined with Devin Booker and Chris Paul. Devin Booker and Chris Paul have 3. Maxi Kleber has 3. All right, so it will stay Mavs ball as it went off of Jay Crowder and did not touch Luka Doncic. So we'll stay Mavs ball. As they inbound now Dwight Powell. Powell over to Doncic. Doncic matched up against DeAndre Ayton. Doncic taking a 3. Bang! Luka Doncic absolutely stabbing the hearts of Suns fans across the world. Here's Chris Paul with the ball. Paul gets it over to DeAndre Ayton. Gets it back over to Chris Paul. Over to Crowder. Over to Ayton. Ayton. Also getting annihilated. Getting triple teamed. And puts it up and puts it in. DeAndre Ayton with a good bucket right there for 2. But they're going to need more than that to beat. They're going to need more than that to beat Dallas. As Brunson has the ball, he slipped, and Mikal Bridges will be called for the foul. And Brunson is shaking it off. Luka Doncic is just annihilating this game. Give the man, what's he got? Give the man 30 points in this game right now. This man's dropping a 30-piece. Luka wanted to kick ball, and the Suns are going to take it, and they'll take it all the way. That'll be Mikal Bridges, I believe, taking that all the way in. Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson rolling to his right, matched up against Chris Paul. Brunson puts it up. Can he put it in? The answer is yes for Jalen Brunson. Brunson trying to find his way back to bringing his stat line up. Dirk Nowitzki's actually at this game. Good for Dirk, man. In a Game 7 situation where your Mavs team is absolutely annihilating, good for Dirk. Doncic getting double team. Kicks out the bullet. Over to Finney-Smith. Brunson a 3. Bang! Jalen Brunson! Hello, my man! Hello! Chris Paul flips back over to Jay Crowder. Crowder matched up against Dwight Powell. Gets it over to Devin Booker. Booker puts it up for 2. He'll miss it. And they'll call a foul on the floor. And Devin Booker going to go to the line. Finney-Smith's like, it's no big deal. We're leading by a lot. Yeah, and it's definitely no big deal because the Mavs are still leading by about like 40 points right now. Devin Booker is 0 for 7 from the field right now. 0 for 7. And Booker, at least he can make his free throws. Give Devin Booker 3 points. Probably 4. This is all Devin Booker can make is his free throws. That's it. And Devin Booker missed the second one at the line. Mavericks will scoop it up. Here's Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson looking. He's going to take a 2-point mid-range jumper, and that's no good. Luka bats it out, and Bullock, of course, makes it. But a foul will be called here, I believe, against the Phoenix Suns. Looks like Biombo, I think, might be called for the foul. Unless who got the ball here? All right, it's an offensive foul against the Mavs. Here's Devin Booker driving, puts it up for 2, misses it, and the Mavs will get the rebound. And not to mention, this is the team, the Suns, that had the best regular season record and only has 32 points here in Game 7. Dwight Powell with the slam for 2. Nice pass from Jalen Brunson. They might have the cleanup crew in early. They might. Crowder will get it over to Shamet, I think, over to Paul, who takes a 2, and it's good for Chris Paul. Here's Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson looking, still looking, gets it over to Dwight Powell. Powell gets it down to Doncic. Doncic goes to his left. Matched up against Biyombo. Doncic. Step back 3. Oh, I thought he was going to make that. Mavs were able to get the rebound, though. It was nearly kicked out to Doncic, but stolen by Biyombo, who kicked it out to Crowder. And it's going to be stolen again. Brunson with the ball. Kick out. Finney Smith tossing it down. Bullock at 3 in the corner. Bang! Reggie Bullock. How about it for the Dallas Mavericks? There's Biyombo getting it down to Chris Paul. Paul kicks out over to Bridges. Back to Chris Paul. Paul looking. Driving inside. Booker a 3. That's a brick. Rebounded by the Mavericks. This is Game 7. It's just that the Mavs are owning the Suns right now. Here's Luka Doncic. Gets over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson back to Luka. Doncic driving. Trying to lay one up and in. Doncic still with the ball. Kicked it out. They go for 2. And they still almost got it. Oh, that should have been a foul right there. Dwight Powell fell to the floor. And wow, they called that one a foul against Reggie Bullock as Devin Booker was trying to drive. They called that one a foul against Reggie Bullock, but they didn't call the other one a foul when Luka was on the floor against Biyombo. That should have been a foul, actually, against Biyombo for sure. Devin Booker at the line for 2. The Suns have been so off. This was the number 1 team in the NBA and in the Western Conference right now. And Devin Booker will make the first one at the line, by the way. This is the number 1 team in the Western Conference right now and in the NBA. At 64-18, they were in the regular season. And they don't look like it in this game. I'm going to tell you that right now. They look like the worst team in the NBA. That's who they look like. And Devin Booker will make both free throws at the line. So Devin Booker give him 5 points in this game. Here's Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson looking. Brunson spinning. Brunson try to kick it out. That's going to be a foul here. I think against Mikal Bridges. Suns fans still want to laugh at Sixers fans for giving up Mikal Bridges. Here's Luka Doncic with the ball. Doncic looking, matched up against Cameron Johnson. Doncic looking, trying to come inside. Doncic spins, puts it up, misses it. Johnson able to scoop it up, and they will give it to the Suns. .526 left to go here in this game. Luka Doncic for 30 points and 3 fouls. Johnson will be sent to the free throw line for 2. Cameron Johnson with 5 points, 2 for 5 from the field, and 5 boards. Cameron Johnson will make the first one at the line. Dude, put Spencer Dinwiddie back in this game so I can see him absolutely annihilate. I want to see Spencer Dinwiddie back in this game. I want to see him go off even more off the bench. Johnson will make the second one at the line. But the Mavs are still annihilating. They're up by 37. As Brunson gives it over to Doncic, over to Finney Smith for 3, and he got it! Dorian Finney-Smith. My fault, but Dorian Finney-Smith with another nice 3. There's Booker. Trying to lay one up. Gets it in. No foul was called, but Booker still got the bucket. Was that his first field goal of the whole game? I think so. Here's Brunson. Faking. Puts up for two, and it's good for Jalen Brunson. The Mavericks are leading by double the points right now. Here's Cameron Payne. Gets it over to Biyama. Back to Payne. Payne laying it up and laying it in is Cameron Payne. 80-42 is the score right now with 4.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Here's Brunson with the ball. Brunson looking. Brunson loses it. Brunson on the three-point line kicks out. Over to Doncic. Doncic, step back three. Got it! Luka Doncic. Just an animal out here like he is with Spencer Dinwiddie. 33 points here for Luka. That's crazy. Cameron Payne taking a three, and that's good for Cameron Payne. If they get one more bucket, this would be the Suns' best scoring quarter. Here's Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson trying to drive, fades for two, and he misses it. Rebounded by the Suns. Here's Cameron Johnson. Johnson fakes a three. Is over to Cameron Payne. Payne a three from way downtown. Brick. Rebounded by the Suns. Booker driving, lays it up, and he'll lay it in. Devin Booker. And the Suns are continuing to try to fight. Here's Luka Doncic with the ball. Doncic matched up against Cameron Johnson. Kicks out to Kleba. Kleba matched up against Biyamba. Back to Doncic. Doncic driving. And a foul will be called, I think, against Cameron Johnson for the hands on the body of Luka. Luka Doncic has a wet jump shot, dude. I'm not even joking. He's got a wet jump shot. He's like, give me that and don't say nothing. But they'll inbound it, however. They'll inbound now. Here's Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie matched up against Biyombo. Dinwiddie still looking. Dinwiddie still looking. Dinwiddie going to drive. Dinwiddie's going to go up, and that should be a goaltend. And it will be a goaltend and 2 points for Spencer Dinwiddie. Here we go. Cameron Payne trying to direct traffic here. Matched up against Reggie Bullock. Payne gets it down to Booker. Kicks out. Good. That's a three, but no good. I think that was Mikal Bridges. But he missed the three. When Reggie Bullock falls to the floor, it will still stay Mavs ball. I think Tim Hardaway in this game right now. This is the best Suns scoring quarter. They got 20 points. They finally have 20 points in the quarter. They finally do. They finally got 20 points in the quarter. That's crazy that they had to wait till the third to get over 20 points. But the Mavs are still dominating this game no matter what. I'm telling you, the cleanup crew for both teams could actually get some run. They could really get some run based on what we've seen in this game. But the way the Suns are getting blown out is absolutely ridiculous. This team had a 64-18 record, was the number one seed in the Western Conference, and was the number one team in the NBA. They were the best team in the NBA in the regular season. They had the number one seed. And the fact that Suns fans want to continue to laugh about the fact, excuse me, especially for the fact that Suns fans want to continue to laugh about the Philadelphia 76ers giving up Mikal Bridges and Monty Williams. They want to continue to laugh about those two. And they're literally losing by 38 points. Y'all want to continue to laugh, Suns fans? Because I wouldn't right now. I wouldn't laugh if I was a Suns fan right now. I'd be crying to sleep. I'd be crying to sleep right now if I was a Suns fan. But yeah, man, guys, if you have not done so, please go ahead and hit the like button on the stream and hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. I'm continuing to grow out this channel, hopefully get more subscribers and more views to this channel. There's so many things I want to accomplish, so you guys help me out, man. So consider subscribing, turn on the notification bell, and hang the like button. Definitely appreciate you all, man. And I do this for you guys. You guys support the channel. I do this for you guys, man. You guys are loyal supporters, and, you know, for being loyal supporters, man, this is what you guys get from me. Because you guys continue to watch the content, and I appreciate that. But this game is just blowout. This is a blowout. Imagine if the Phoenix Suns finish under like 70 points. They probably won't. They'll probably finish with, like, I'll say somewhere around 75. I'll give the Suns 75 points as a total. If they get 69 for Mitch Kofsky, I will lose my mind. But yeah, man. It's crazy how the Mavericks are just blowing out the Suns right now as Reggie Bullock will make the first free throw at the line. Cleanup crew is going to get a lot of run here, so I better know who's on the cleanup crew right now. And this second one is good from Reggie Bullock. Here's Cameron Payne bringing it down the other end. Payne matched up against Bullock. It's over to Cameron Johnson. Johnson over to Payne. Payne kicks out. Bridges up the baseline. And it's a turnover here for the Suns again. And they're calling a foul. It's like Travis Kelce's at this game. Okay, Travis. And looks like they'll keep the Suns' ball. This was a foul against the Mavs. And Cameron Payne's gonna inbound it. And you got a foul here. And I can't tell if the foul's on. So the foul will be given to Dorian Finney-Smith right there. The Mavs are still up by 40. Bismack Biyombo to the line for 2. Biyombo will miss the first one at the line for the Suns. So first one was good at the line. No, first one was actually missed, by the way, by Bismack Biyombo. And the second one is good at the line for Biyombo. So Biyombo goes 1 for 2 at that trip to the line. Here's Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie looking, puts it up for I think it's Kleba. Who will spin, put it up for 2, and it's good. Here's Cameron Payne with the ball. Payne bringing it down the other end. Payne puts it up for 2. No good. Suns trying to get the rebound. The Mavericks will get it, and they will bring it down the other end. Here comes Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie gets over to Doncic. So Bertans and Kleba are both in this game as well as Luka. Here's Doncic with the ball. Doncic matches up against Cameron Johnson. Doncic looking. Doncic with the double team. And it'll be a kick ball by the Suns. It will stay Mavs ball with 14 on the shot clock. A minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. Here's Luka Doncic with the ball. Doncic matched up against Cameron Johnson again. Doncic still looking. Doncic, step back 3. Oh, I thought it was going to be money for Luka. But he ends up missing it, and it's rebounded by the Suns. Devin Booker gets blocked. gets his own rebound, puts it up, and puts it in. Devin Booker puts the Suns and gets them up to 50. Luka Doncic with 35 points, though. He is playing so well. Here's Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie. Still looking. Now switches against Cameron Johnson. Dinwiddie. Step back three. That's good for Spencer Dinwiddie. What a nice three by Spencer Dinwiddie to put the Mavs at 92 points to Phoenix's 50 points. Cameron Payne. Now matched up against Kleba. Payne still looking. Payne puts one up, and he'll miss the layup. And it will be picked up by the Suns. Biyombo will get it over to Mikal Bridges, back over to Biyombo. Out to Booker. Booker trying to drive. Everybody's being sent, and that is taken away by the Mavs easily. Dinwiddie wants his options. He wants his players all the way down. Here's Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie. Looking. Dinwiddie. Step back three. High arcing. And it will be missed. And that is the end of the third quarter. The Dallas Mavericks continuing to annihilate, as at the end of the third quarter, they have the lead over the Phoenix Suns 92 to 50. That was the Suns' best quarter. Third quarter was the Suns' best quarter of this whole game. And they barely had less points of what they had in the whole first half. In the whole first half, they had 27. In this quarter, they had 23. So it looks like the cleanup crew is going to come in for the Mavs probably. Unless if you want to play your stars a little longer. But I doubt you want to even do that. If you are the Dallas Mavericks. Of course, Jason Kidd's smart. He knows what to do pretty much. But the Mavs are just annihilating. They are swarming this team right now. No joke. I think Dallas is going to advance and take on the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. And we'll look at the stats here for the third quarter. Luka Doncic leading the way with 35 points, followed up by Spencer Dinwiddie with 26 points. Jalen Brunson with 14 points. Reggie Bullock and Dorian Finney-Smith with 5 points each. 4 points for Dwight Powell and 3 points for Maxi Kleber. Now over to the Phoenix Suns side. Devin Booker leading the way with 11 points. Cameron Johnson with 7 points. Mikal Bridges with 6 points. 5 points each for DeAndre Ayton and Jay Crowder. 3 points for Chris Paul. Oh, and 5 points, by the way, for Cameron Payne. 3 points as well for Landry Shamet. 2 points for Torrey Craig and JaVale McGee. And 1 point for Bismack Biyombo. So that's how your player stats come to an end. And now we'll look at the team stats here. Mavs shooting the ball 53% from the field to the Suns 31%. Mavs shooting the ball 47% from 3 to the Suns 20%. Mavs are a perfect 12 for 12 from the free throw line to the Suns 63%. Mavs are out rebounding the Suns rather 40 to 28, and the Suns offensively rather are out rebounding the Mavericks 8 to 6. The Suns have more assists than the Mavs 13 to 9. Mavs have more blocks than the Suns 4 to 2. Mavs have more steals than the Suns 7 to 5. Mavs are winning the tournament battle 10 to 7. Mavs have more points in the paint 30 to 24. And 29 personal fouls called, 15 on the Suns and 14 on the Dallas Mavericks. As you already see, Suns fans already leaving, and it's not even the start of the fourth quarter yet. It's not a good day to be a Suns fan, man. And especially in Game 7 where you need to win a game, and it just doesn't happen. All these Suns fans look absolutely depressed. The only ones that should be staying here are the Dallas Mavericks fan section. As Italinkia gets over to Brunson. Brunson looking. And it'll be a foul called against Devin Booker. And they'll inbound it now. Brunson with the ball. Brunson kicks it down. Bertans a three. Brick rebounded by the Suns. JaVale McGee got the rebound over to Jay Crowder. Over to Chris Paul. Paul lets it up, and JaVale McGee will slam for two. Doncic might just stay out the whole fourth quarter. Brunson gets over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie kicks out. Finney-Smith a three. And that was that Finney-Smith or Nitalinkia? I think that might have been Nitalinkia, actually. Here's a three right there. That one was good by Landry Shamet. Now the Suns are starting to knock down their shots. Okay. Here's Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie gets it down to Bertans. Bertans gets it down, and a good dunk right there by Dwight Powell, who's right under the basket. 10.5 minutes to go here, and 10.5 minutes away from the Dallas Mavericks advancing to the Western Conference Finals as Chris Paul will lay it up and lay it in. Chris Paul with a nice two. Here's Spencer Dinwiddie. Bring it down the other end. Dinwiddie. Now matched up against Landry Shamet. Dinwiddie. Going to his left. Dinwiddie. Looking. Dinwiddie. Kicks out. Brunson. A two. Bang. Jalen Brunson. We'll get to the comments in a second, everybody. You get it down here. And it looks like a foul will be called against the Dallas Mavericks. Good night. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. It's a HBOC room for the Mavs. Yeah. The Mavs are absolutely annihilating this game right now, 99-57. As they were back, and looks like they called a foul against the Mavs here. Actually, no, they're calling a jump ball. Nice. Be sure to hit the like button, my guy. Appreciate you for stopping through towards the end. And the Mavs will take the tip with Nitalinkia getting it. And you notice we're also rooting for the Mavs nice win the end zone. And there's Brunson putting it up for two, and it's good for Jalen Brunson. Brunson's definitely been better in the second half. There's Chris Paul with the ball. Chris Paul looking, puts up a two. Got it. Chris Paul with a nice two, even though the Suns are likely to not win. That's still a good two by Chris Paul at the end of the day. Jalen Brunson's trying to find a sweet spot. Brunson looking. Brunson a fading two. Good. That is a good two right there for Jalen Brunson. Make that 20 for Jalen Brunson tonight. Booker kicks out. Shamet a three. That's good for Landry Shamet. Now they want to hit their shots in the fourth. Okay. Took too long. Took way too long to hit their shots. Here goes Spencer Dinwiddie. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson looking. Brunson driving. Lays it up. Makes it. Jalen Brunson. Give that man what I think is 24. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, the Suns missed their shot. And Spencer Dinwiddie will scoop up the rebound. Dinwiddie gets it over to Brunson. Brunson looking for options. Brunson coming around a screen. Brunson kicks out over to Dwight Powell. Over to Nitalinkia. Nitalinkia for three. Air ball for Nitalinkia. And it will go to the Mavs ball. It will go to the Suns, rather. Here's Chris Paul, kicks out to Crowder. Crowder, step back three, and that is no good for Jay Crowder, and the Suns cannot put it back. Here's Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie looking. Dinwiddie still looking. Dinwiddie still just dribbling with it. Dinwiddie driving. Dinwiddie puts it up, and he puts it in. Spencer Dinwiddie with another nice bucket. Another nice layup. As Suns fans will continue to depart out of the stands, and at this point, the Mavs fans are just going to take over the stands right now. There's Chris Paul with the ball. Paul looking, a three. That's good for Chris Paul. Again, took too long for the Suns to get things together. They had it together all in the fourth. Where was this in the first 3 quarters, man? Actually, where was this in the whole first half? Here's Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson step back 2, and that is good for Jalen Brunson. Brunson is having some game tonight. I think he's got 24 points right now, if not that, 26. And a block by Davis Bertans, and this will be a foul here against Chris Paul. Jalen Brunson has now started to find a spark here in the second half. He's definitely started to find a spark. And a lot of people picked the Suns to win this game. A lot of people picked the Suns to win. I'm not even joking. A lot of people picked the Suns to win, but it's not going to happen this year. This team was the runner-up from last year. I'm not even joking. I'm not even kidding, bro. This is a beatdown. How many legs we got on this thing? How many likes we have on this live stream here? 4? We have 4 likes on the stream, ladies and gentlemen. This is a crazy game. Crazy game, man. This is a blowout. In a game 7. In a game 7, this is a blowout. The Sixers weren't even this bad against Miami, despite the fact they only lost by 9. They were not even this bad against Miami in Game 7. They had 90 points at least and only lost by 9, when they should have lost by a lot more. The Suns only have 65. Chance for 69, by the way, Michkovsky. I'm not even kidding, dude. The Mavs are just going to blow this team out. And they're going to advance to the Western Conference Finals against the Golden State Warriors. It's crazy. So crazy. How this Mavs team is just blowing up the Suns. 109-65. Guys, if you have not done so, please go ahead and hit the like button on the stream and hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Definitely appreciate you guys for coming through to this stream. And for the people who watch it on the second time, please hit the like button, man. You might as well put they have the national TV upcoming schedule. And for May 18th is when the Warriors game will occur against the winner of this game. You might as well just put the Mavericks on there now because they're going to be the team that advances. All right, Spencer Dinwiddie staying in this game here. Here's Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie looking. Dinwiddie still looking. Dinwiddie inside, step back two. Got it. Spencer Dinwiddie. $35 for Luka, 30 for Spencer Dinwiddie. Kick out over to McGee, over to Shamet for three, and that is no good for Landry Shamet. They try to get the rebound with McGee, and they do that time. And they kick out Johnson a three, and he got it. Cameron Johnson. Another nice triple. Again, too little, too late. Here's Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson matched up against Cameron Johnson. Brunson still looking. Brunson still looking. Brunson still looking. Brunson coming inside. Brunson kicks out. Marquise Chris a three. Got it. Marquise Chris. Cameron Payne gets it over to Cameron Johnson. Johnson puts him up for two. And there will be a foul called against the Mavs. The Phoenix fans, you know, the Mavs watch party is absolutely loving this game. The Mavs fans are just taking over in the stands right now. The Mavs are the sleeper team in the playoffs. I'm not even kidding. As the first free throw is made, and Mishkovsky watched this on the second time around, the Mavs have the Suns have 69. Dirk Nowitzki, happy with the results, obviously. And the Mavs have a 45-point lead on the Phoenix Suns. And the second one is good for Cameron Johnson. Made both at the line. 5:15 left to go here. Mikal Bridges will take a seat. Here's Nitalenkia looking. Nitalenkia kicks out. Bertans looking. Getting clamped up for the moment by number 2, which I believe that's Alfred Payton, right? Yeah, Alfred Payton, yep. Come on, let's get Boban Marjanovic in the game. Come on. Boban's got to get in this game, man. I want to see Boban Marjanovic. Chris Paul will not get a ring this year. Under 5 minutes to go here. 4:59 left. And they will inbound it. Nitalenkia. And that'll be a turnover here for the Mavs. The cleanup crew is in here. They'll kick out. Alfred Payton puts it up and puts it in. Alfred Payton with a deuce. Rio, here's number 3. That's Trey Burke. Burke, a 2. Got it to go. Trey Burke. Nice dude. Nice 2. Honestly. And it's going to be a foul here against the Mavs. And CP3 could honestly retire without a ring, ladies and gentlemen. He honestly could. CP3 might retire without a ring, to be completely honest with you guys. And if he does, he would be the best player in the NBA without a ring. Cameron Payne a 3, and that's a brick. Rebounded by the Mavs. And the Mavs are going to wrap this one up. Nitalinkia coming inside. Nitalinkia tries to put it up, and it's a turnover. Aaron Holiday will pick it up. Holiday tries to lay it up, misses it, and then the putback is good for number 12 on the Suns, which is, in fact, Ishmael Wainwright. And that is going to be picked up by the Mavs, says it was a loose ball. That's Josh Green picking it up, and they're putting it absolutely nowhere but in the garbage pile, but they still pick it up. It's Linkia, kicks out. Josh Green a three, and he got it to go. Josh Green. 19 for 38 from three for the Mavs. And another steal. They put it out in front for Nitalinkia, and it's going to be a foul here against Aaron Holiday. Wait, did Brunson get kicked here? Hold up. Oh, Brunson got kicked on the knee by Aaron Holiday. When Aaron Holiday started tumbling, Brunson got kicked on the knee. Give Aaron Holiday a flavor for that, but they don't. Here's Alfred Payton kicking out over to Ishmael Wainwright, and that is good. 76 points here for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Trey Burke laying it up and laying it in. Trey Burke with a nice two here. Nice layup by Trey Burke. All right, here we go. Here's Aaron Holiday bringing it down the other end. Holiday will lay one up, and he will miss the layup, and rebounded by Cameron Payne. Out to Wainwright, a three, and that's good for Ishmael Wainwright. Too little too late, though, to get things together. Too little too late. There's Trey Burke, and Boban Marjanovic is in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Kick out. Loose ball, and it is going to be Suns ball. Last 2 minutes and 8 seconds here. The Dallas Mavericks will advance to take on the Warriors in round 3 in the Western Conference Finals. It's going to be a good series, I'm not going to lie. The fact that the Dallas Mavericks have 3 players dominating right now in Luka Doncic, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Jalen Brunson. They got 3 players dominating in this game right now. It's crazy. Leading scorer for the Suns is Cameron Johnson, 12 points. That's their leading scorer. Devin Booker with 11, Chris Paul with 10. That's how they'll finish. Bad shooting game tonight from Devin Booker. I've never seen Devin Booker play that bad in my life. I've known him to be a very good shooter. But apparently tonight was not his night. That is what it is, though. Guys, if you end up watching this on the second time, because we have 0 people in the chat, if you guys watch this on the second time, please go ahead and hit the like button on the stream and hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Definitely trying to grow up this channel, man. Been trying to for a good over 2 years now. And I just want to keep grinding this out, hit past 1K subscribers and just keep going, man. Just want to keep this channel going. And it can only happen because of you guys, man. So please continue to share out the content and get people over here to subscribe, man. Been grinding it out every day, not trying to force people to, but I want to keep going on this channel, so please go ahead and help me out, man. And the Dallas Mavericks are Western Conference Final bound. They're bound indeed, and they're taking on the Warriors in round 3, man. What a performance by the Dallas Mavericks! I gotta give them credit. They played a very well played game. They're up by 42 points. They absolutely dominated this game. And they're still dominating right now. It's crazy, man. But it's so true. Yeah, man, it's just crazy how this is just happening. The Dallas Mavericks are blowing out the Phoenix Suns. I'll say it again. The Phoenix Suns, they were the number 1 team in the Western Conference. They were the best team in the regular season at 64-18, and they had the number 1 seed. This team could have went on to win it all and give Chris Paul his first ring. But they're going to come up short, and they're going to get bounced out in the second round by Jason Kidd, Luka Doncic, and the Dallas Mavericks, who will face the Golden State Warriors. Here's JaVale McGee with the ball. McGee gets it down to Ishmael Wainwright. Wainwright up baseline, puts it up for 2, and it's airballed. Rebounded by the Mavericks. Here's Trey Burke with the ball. Burke matched up against Wainwright. Gets it over to Boban Marjanovic. Marjanovic against JaVale McGee. Marjanovic laying it up, and he'll miss it. And the Suns will get the ball right back. A minute and a half to go. They take a 3, and it's good. Here we go. They take a 3 with Marquise Chris, and that's a brick. And it will be rebounded by the Suns. Payne loses the ball. Boban Marjanovic will pick it up, and he'll fall to the floor dramatically. Phoenix had such a great season, but the road's going to stop here. They're going to have a blown opportunity to try to give Chris Paul his first ring. And it's not happening this year. Chris Paul might retire without a ring, ladies and gentlemen. Trey Burke coming around the screen, gets it down to Marquise Chris. Chris onto the basket, lost the ball. Ishmael Wainwright with the ball, gets over to Cameron Payne, over to Elfrid Payton. Payton puts one up for 2, and it is no good. And JaVale McGee will hammer it back. They'll inbound it now to Boban Marjanovic. Marjanovic matched up against JaVale McGee. Absolutely bull rushing people, and he's got his first points. Boban Marjanovic. Last 30 seconds that these Mavs fans will enjoy at the center. And that's going to be a brick from the Suns. And Wainwright gets the rebound, kicks out. McGee taking a 3. That's no good. It'll be rebounded by the Suns again. McGee kicks out. They take another 3, and that one's good. And the Mavericks are going to finish off the Phoenix Suns 123-80. Actually, no. 123-90 will be the final score. Dallas will win the series 4-3. This will be Dallas's 5th appearance in franchise history to the Western Conference Finals and their first time since 2011. And we already have some nibbling going on at the end of the game here between the two teams for literally no reason. I don't know what the reason is. They got to calm down Boban. Doesn't matter. The game's over, man. Doesn't matter. You don't need to add on more points. The Suns will grab it. Or the Mavericks will grab it, rather. Why do I keep saying the Suns all the time? I was thinking that the number 1 seed is always going to win. But there's no longer no number 1 seed, ladies and gentlemen. There's no number 1 seed. As we'll look over the stats right now, as soon as this officially updates here. 123-90 will be the final score of Game 7. Dallas will take it, and we'll advance to the next round and take on the Golden State Warriors. Everybody showing good sportsmanship like they should. Chris Paul still has yet to win a ring. He's been stopped every team that he has played on, such as the Clippers, the Pelicans, the Rockets, the Thunder. Every team that Chris Paul has played on, he's been stopped from winning that ring. He wants a ring before he retires, and you know what? He might not get one. Which obviously I'm going to feel bad for Chris Paul, but, you know, it is what it is at the same time. And they have finally updated it. Phoenix Suns with 40 points in the fourth, by the way. Why couldn't y'all do that all game? Maybe y'all could have had 160 points, probably. Maybe a little less, a little more. You never know. But anyway, on to the player stats. Luka Doncic leading the way. Obviously, we all know that, with 35 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. Followed by Spencer Dinwiddie with 30 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Jalen Brunson with 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. For Dwight Powell, 6 points and 5 rebounds. For Reggie Bullock, 5 points and 3 rebounds. For Dorian Finney-Smith, 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. For Trey Burke, 4 points and a rebound. For Maxi Kleber, 3 points and 4 rebounds. For Frank Ntilikina, 3 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. For Marquise Chris, just 3 points straight up. For Josh Green, just 3 points straight up. And for Boban Marjanovic to close it off and close it out, just 2 points for Boban. Now over to the Phoenix Suns side, where the Suns absolutely stunk it up. We'll get to the comments in a second, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, so just hold on for a second. Cameron Johnson led the way off the bench for the Phoenix Suns with 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Devin Booker with 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Chris Paul with 10 points, a rebound, and 4 assists. Landry Shamet with 9 points, a rebound, and 2 assists. Mikal Bridges with 6 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. JaVale McGee with 6 points, 6 rebounds, and an assist. For Jay Crowder, 5 points and 4 rebounds. For DeAndre Ayton, 5 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. For Cameron Payne, 5 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. For Aaron Holiday, 6 points, no rebounds, and an assist. I forgot about Ishmael Wainwright, but anyway, he had 10 points and 4 rebounds. For Elfrid Payton, 2 points, no rebounds, and an assist. Bismack Biyombo with a point, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Anyone else? I think I got everybody on the Suns side. Now we'll go over to the team stats here. Mavericks finish the night shooting the ball 57% from the field to the Suns 38%. Mavs finish shooting from 3 49% from 3 to the Suns 35%. Mavericks stayed a perfect 12 for 12 from the free throw line to the Suns 67%. Mavs out-rebounded the Suns 43-39, but the Suns did the same offensively. They out-rebounded the Mavs offensively 15-6. They had more assists than the Mavs, 21-14. The Mavs had more blocks than the Suns, 6-4. The Mavs had more steals than the Suns, 10-9. The Phoenix Suns barely won the turnover battle, 13-12. The Mavs had more points in the paint, 42 points to the Suns' 38 points, and then 35 personal fouls called, 17 on the Mavs and 18 on the Phoenix Suns. Guys, I'm just going to charge the computer real fast here, and then we'll kind of look at the chat, and then we'll get that on out of here, man. Give me a little bit, guys. Yeah, you guys already know, man. Little Soldier Mike, what's good? My guy said Suns and Bucks suck. Yeah, right? Seriously, the Suns got annihilated today. And the Milwaukee Bucks lost to the Celtics, so that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That they both were so good last year and they weren't that good this year. Suns and Bucks were the hospital finals last year. Right? Jeez. I wonder if Brunson or Luka would like to come play in LA. I mean, I wouldn't say they would want to because they ended up winning this game. I don't think, well, maybe at the end of their contract, but not like right now. I wouldn't think they would want to move anywhere because I think they're good with what they are dealing with right now after beating the number one seed in the Western Conference and absolutely just annihilating the number one seed in the Western Conference. And the fact that they're moving on to the Western Conference Finals to take on the Golden State Warriors is just something that they should be happy for themselves for. So at the end of the day, I mean, I don't think Brunson. I don't think they want Brunson or Luka. It also could be too much money as well. I mean, and they don't. And besides, Frank Vogel's fired, and you don't know who your new coach is going to be. Is it going to be someone that's going to lead your team to a huge playoff run, or is it going to be someone that's going to, stink it up like they did this year, like Frank Vogel? We want them now, though, bro, for Westbrook, please. You really think that they're going to take Russell Westbrook for one of those two players, just like straight up? Maybe with draft capital, but at the end of the day, I mean, I don't think you're getting either Brunson or Luka, depending on the money and the fact that I don't think that they want to move on from Dallas. And besides, they're being coached very well. They're being coached under Jason Kidd, who did play in the NBA in the past. I think LeBron's going to leave, my guy. I think LeBron is going to leave LA. He said Bron can tamper. Yeah, that's facts, dude. But I think LeBron's going to leave this year. I think he will. After the fact that him and the Lakers just had a dumpster fire of a year, I think that LeBron's going to leave. I think he's going to leave LA. I think he's going to leave Anthony Davis. But again, man, appreciate everybody who came through once again to this stream. I know it was a little different than what I normally do with the Sixers and the Eagles and stuff like that, but I wanted to do something a little different and do another NBA game. And I thought to myself, why not go ahead and do the Phoenix Suns game against the Dallas Mavericks since they're on? And I ended up doing that, and I'll say this was a success tonight. But that's going to be done without you guys, man. So, again, I definitely appreciate you guys for coming through and supporting, like always. As usual, we'll shout out everybody who came through in the chat. Little Soldier Mike, appreciate you. Nightings, appreciate you. MC, Fetty Woo. And that's pretty much it. Stream the next round. I'll try to stream as many games as I can, my guy. I will try my best to stream as many games as I can. But yeah, man, like I said before, appreciate everybody who came through the stream. I know we didn't have a lot of people, but you guys that came through the stream, you guys were some of the real ones, man. And I definitely appreciate you guys for coming through and doing so and coming through and supporting. And yeah, man, that's going to do it for me. And before we get out of here, let's just get to a little bit of music here. yeah, I'll try to stream as many games next round as I can, my guy. But yeah, man, that's pretty much gonna do it for me. As usual, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace! All right, guys. Catch you all in the next one, man. Peace!